Do you want to know how to make a hearty and warm tomato bisque soup for those winter days? That's what I'll be showing you right now. Did you know that bisque soups are originated in France? And that they have this name because they were first made at the Bay of Bisque? That's true. You know, I love bisque soups. They are rich, creamy, highly seasoned and flavorful. They're so yummy. The first time I had a tomato bisque soup was at the cafeteria in school. It was a funny thing because I thought it was actually a pasta sauce. But as soon as I tried it, I just totally fell in love with it because it is really delicious, really good. So here are the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe. Half a cup of olive oil, a large can of whole peeled tomatoes, fresh spices and vegetables. The spices are oregano, half a cup of oregano, half a teaspoon of garlic, and half a teaspoon of basil. And for the vegetables, you're going to need onions and celery. And you will also need the spices as salt and pepper to taste. Also, you're going to need 3 cups of chicken stock and 2 cups of heavy cream. So these are all your ingredients. So the first thing you're going to do, oh, by the way, let me mention this to you. This recipe is a professional recipe. This was given to me by my good friend John. He is a chef of one of those restaurants in Dallas, and he just gave it to me because he learned this at the Dallas Culinary School. So you are learning the professional way of doing it. The first thing you're going to do is saute the spices and vegetables in a pan. Now I must say that this recipe is delicious, but it's fattening because of the high contents of heavy cream. So if you want to make up for that fat, for that extra fat, what you can do now when you saute your vegetables and spices is use a butter spray instead of using vegetable oil. So that helps for you to save some calories right there. Alright, so you're going to add the spices and the vegetables to the pan, and you're going to saute for a few minutes. Next thing is the can of tomatoes. You're just going to dump everything in there. And you're going to let them mix simmer for about 15 minutes. Next step is to add the chicken stock and the heavy cream. Mix it all well and let it simmer for an additional 5 to 10 minutes. Once that is done, you're going to blend everything in a blender until you get a very smooth puree, and that's going to be your soup. And as a suggestion for garnishing and serving, here's what you can do. You can garnish your plate with Parmesan cheese. You can just sprinkle the Parmesan cheese on top. And when serving, you can serve with a nice slice of Italian bread in a beautiful bowl. And what a great combination is to serve the tomato bisque soup with a fresh and crisp salad. You just cannot go wrong with it. It's an elegant dish. It's a dish that pleases almost everyone and that can really impress any guest that you might have. Remembering that this recipe serves up to 5 people. So you can have this elegant recipe from the best restaurants in Dallas right in the comfort of your house. And it's not expensive and it's not complicated. So remind you again of the ingredients: olive oil, tomato can, fresh onions and celery, garlic, basil, oregano, chicken stock, heavy cream, and here's your have it. You just put everything in a pan, simmer everything, blend it until you get a puree, and then you can add your salt, your pepper, and your garnishing, and then you're ready to serve and enjoy this delicious dish. Hope you have enjoyed it.